more locations to deal with this, so take everything out of your bag and put it on there now.
Okay.
And get out.
Yes, sir.
Seriously, everything.
Okay, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have anything in your bag?
What bag?
In your purse? You have nothing?
Do not have nothing.
Like those kind of clothes? You don't have anything.
No, I'm purchasing all right.
Yeah, just dump it out. It's empty. Are you
No, my stuff is
joking?
in there. I have stuff in there too.
Your whole purse is full of this stuff. You think I wasn't gonna? No.
Don't even touch me. You're touching it. You just ripped my jacket.
Give me the
Ow.
stuff.
What? Oh my God, get off me. You ripped my
I
jacket.
don't care.
You're assaulting me. Hey, you're assaulting her.
That was escalating very quickly as that employee there with the mask on to the left with the black sweater on, the employee of Hobby Lobby confronted a potential shoplifter. I think we can go ahead and confirm it wasn't a potential shoplifter. She had all kinds of stuff in her bag. And this whole discussion about whether or not she can approach her in this manner and start physically detaining her like this is up for discussion. Because after she made her dump her purse out, as you saw on the desk there, she said, "Wait, I think you have a few more things," because it kept going. Watch.
Call him right now. Call him right now.
Oh my God, you took my dog. Hey!
Stop. Get out.
Oh, don't hurt me.
Get
Please
out.
don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I'll pour it
Call
out.
the
Please
police.
stop hurting me.
Call the police.
Please don't hurt me. I'll
Instead
pour
of
it out.
recording me, call the
I'll
police.
pour it out. Please, you ripped my jacket. I'll pour it out. Please,
Dump it out right now.
I will. Just don't
I'm
hurt me.
not letting go.
I will pour it out.
I'm not letting go. Dump it out.
Please stop hurting me. I'm dumping it out. Look at my. Oh my God, what are you doing?
Pick up what's yours and leave.
This is not okay.
Yeah, you know what else is not okay? Stealing from us.
So the bag got dropped. I can't identify everything that was in that bag, but if that was all, glue sticks and markers and ink pens, then I think she walked in there with an empty bag and was leaving with a full bag. So that person that was doing the shoplifting there did eventually say, "Yo, we're gonna call the cops." Fine, call them. That was the normal back and forth that happens in these situations. And she goes, "I'm just gonna leave the store and wait for them." Let's watch the rest of this.
You ripped my jacket and my purse. My whole jacket is
Fine,
ripped.
out,
No, where's
go.
my box here?
All right, fine.
I cannot believe you just did that. Look, you ripped my bag.
We have everything on camera. So
That's fine. You assaulting me, ma'am. This is not okay.
you know what
Neither
else
is
not
stealing
okay?
from us.
Come on,
Oh my God, give me that. Stop there, wait for the cops. She literally scratched me. I'm bleeding.
Right.
Yeah, no, really, I am.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you're going to
Bye.
Come on.
Debate time. I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comments, but also first, a few people that were watching this from one of the original sources had their own. I'm gonna read one before I open it up to you, Ray. This one particular random person with a no name here said, "Normally I agree with you, but letting these people just walk out with items from your store sets that store up to be a target, and they will not stop." I mean, that's one stance about it. What are you thinking, Ray?
First of all, I think that she is the Mary Poppins of petty larceny. I love the fact that her bag is seemingly bottomless and just continues to ooze craft supplies. I'm glad that we're doing this story because I actually debated it in the production meeting for Indisputable and chose not to because I couldn't decide how I felt about it. On the one hand, don't steal, especially to that extent from a store. On the other hand, the store employee really shouldn't be putting her hands on her. Like, it's not, you're making what, like minimum wage working for Hobby Lobby, like call the police, let them handle it. This is really not your business to intervene, especially to physically put your hands on her. You really don't have the, authority to do that. And if she did scratch her, there is some chance that she's potentially opening herself up to litigation. How that would end, I don't know. But, you are, and also, you don't know. God forbid, I don't think that would have happened at this case. But let's say she had a gun. Like, why are you risking your life to stop someone from stealing from a massive corporation that really does not care that much about you? So, like, if, in my opinion, the employee should have just called the cops, told them what was going on, let them handle it. On the other hand, it's goofy how much stuff this woman had shoved into her purse.
What's she gonna do with it? Sometimes when people steal or try to steal so many things from a store or whatever, or there's particular items. There was a guy from a Home Depot he did last year. He was confronted in the parking lot by like 4 guys, and they all snatched him around and took these like power saws or something, drills out of his bag. And that stuff is worth a few $100, several maybe even, depending on the quality and brand name, right? So there's the resale factor, man. I feel like I saw glue sticks, bro, and white out. It's like you can't, like, and a lot of it. Like maybe if you have your home office has been depleted and you're trying to fill up the pen section, yes, you may steal a couple of pens. But geez, man, where is this going? Why?
I mean, at that point, it just seems like she might be a kleptomaniac, like, because you don't need all that stuff. And it's not, there's not a high resale value on any of that stuff. So like, there's a chance that she's just, addicted to stealing and needs to work on that on her own. But I mean, yeah, like you don't have enough stuff to glue for all of the glue sticks you've taken.
There's a couple folks that since you chickened out and didn't want to have this discussion on Indisputable, these other folks had this point of view. Maui said, this work is ridiculous though, crazy. Your life is really worth some minimum wage job. Again, I think hitting on your point about whether or not this person could have potentially been armed. She said that company would replace you in an instant.
Yeah.
And also lastly, Claire, this random lady named Claire says, if you want to act like a cop, go be a cop. You're an arts and crafts store employee acting like this, laughing my ass off. You think you're a hero. Can
I also just say that she has potentially created an opportunity for Hobby Lobby to fire her because she thinks that she's standing in defense of the store. But if they think that her actions could potentially result in a lawsuit from the woman who was trying to steal, now you might lose your job because you decided to risk it all for a lot of glue sticks.
Would 100 be the worst case scenario for this employee? After thinking they're like, I'm gonna get a commendation for this, they're gonna give me a raise, maybe promote me because they know I'm really standing up for the company. But yeah, there's many things that could happen. I don't know. I don't run a company or a retail store, but I feel like there's a degree to some of them, especially this size, they have mechanisms in place where if they lose this $72 worth of products that she was stealing out of there, they'll be okay. Or in some form, it can be recouped. They'll be okay. Just now, if you go into a little convenience store where it's like this guy's been running for 35 years and it's just him and he lives in the apartment above, that's like his stuff, and he's gonna lose it. He's trying to sell it. So that's a whole different scenario. And that's when you'll find guys that are behind those counters with weapons. We saw it at some little smoke shop out in Vegas last year as well too. That was a horrible video. We saw that happening too. A last thought on this though. I had a friend that worked he used to be one of those yellow shirt Best Buy guys at the door that check your receipts and make sure you ain't taking nothing. And I asked him before, I said, no, he told me a story of somebody who ran by him with something under his arm like way a running back would run. And I was like, oh man, I've never seen this happen at Best Buy. You guys sit there all day and bug people. I said, did you chase him down? It's like, hell no. He said, that's my job. I said, I thought that was your job. It's not the blue shirts guys to chase him down. It's the yellow shirts in the front. And he goes, no. Somebody runs by me. I've been trained to call the police and watch them run away and observe who it is.
Yeah, my friend was a security guard at a Ross chain. And then the first day of the job, they were like, if you see someone stealing, don't follow them. Stay there. Take your phone out. Call the police. It's not your job to run after them and risk your life.
100%, because like you said, maybe it's the lawsuits or maybe that person gets hurt. And then they'll be like, yo, I was working your store and then this shoplifter stabbed me. Your fault. I don't know. Maybe this lady can go to that route.